guys, it's Harley, and today's video is going to be a how I film and edit my YouTube videos. So I've gotten a lot of requests to do this kind of video and I'm super excited to finally be doing it. So I'm just going to be talking guys about my filming equipment, my editing software, where I get like my plugins, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be in this video. If you guys are new here or returning to see my face again, then make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's going to be right here for those of you on computers, and the button will be down below for those of you watching on a mobile device. Also give this video a big thumbs up and follow me on social media so you guys can keep up with me. So I guess starting off with filming equipment, because that's pretty important. I use the Canon 60D. I'm going to have a picture of it right over here. It's a really good camera. The only thing I don't particularly like about it is just that it doesn't autofocus in videos, so I really want to get the new 80D, but that's like super expensive, so I have to save for that if I get a job. But I really like this camera and I think it's great. And then I use the Rode microphone, one of those, and I'm going to have that on the screen so you guys can get an idea of it. It just like makes the audio better since the audio on the camera, like the input, isn't that great. So I'm going to have pictures over here. The tripod I use is by Manfrotto. Again, picture right here because I'm using it right now. But it just has like extendable legs and I like it. I kind of want a new one that's like better for panning and stuff, but I just haven't gotten to like saving up for that or anything. The tripod does work. For lighting, I use the Lima Studio, I think that's what it's called, Lima Studio, I'm pretty sure. Studio lights, they're umbrella lights. But the light bulbs that came with them I actually broke, so I use an LED light that I just got from Lowe's for like $7. So that's the studio lighting I use. I don't typically use it that often though, just because I typically film in daylight because I think daylight makes it look better. I think I have about 4 or 5 different lenses, but I only use 2. So right now I'm using the Canon zoom lens 18 to 135 millimeters. It's just like a standard lens that I'm pretty sure it came with this camera. So that's the one I'm using right now, and it just like zooms and stays out for a lot of the video. Like you can zoom in or you can stay out or whatever. Like it's a zoom lens, so you can adjust where you're zooming in at and that kind of stuff, you know. Whereas this one that I use, which is the Canon lens 50mm 1.8, this one's like a lens where it you can't zoom, you just have to focus it, so you either have to move the camera or yourself to make it work with where you're going to be sitting and that kind of stuff. While the one I'm using right now, you can kind of sit wherever you want, I guess. I think I'm about like 2 or 3 feet away from the camera right now, while this one I have to sit really far away. So I did use my other lens. I did use this one for a while, but I kind of switched back over to my zoom lens just because I don't like having to move my camera all the time. So for a stabilizer, I have 2 different ones. This one is the X Grip. This one's not the best. You basically just attach your camera down here and then you just kind of have to move it like that. So this one's that kind of stabler. It was really cheap. And then this one, I'm not sure what brand it is, but it's from Amazon. One where you like hook your camera up here and then you like move it like this kind of thing, you know? But I never know how to tighten this. Like, I'm super bad at that stuff. So that's pretty much it for the camera equipment I use. I also have a green screen, but I don't really use that, so yeah. I'm gonna have all of the things that I use linked down below for you guys if you wanna check it out. So on to editing software, I use a MacBook Pro 15-inch without Retina. It's like from 2013 or something like that. And I use Final Cut Pro on there, which is a $300 editing software that I really recommend you guys get if you're looking into YouTube like a lot and you're really passionate about it. Don't get it as a starter because you might not like YouTube. I just use that and I edit my videos on there. It can be kind of complicated when you first get it, but I've learned my ways around it and all that kind of stuff. So I also get my plugins from Pixel Film Studios. It's a website where you can buy plugins and they're about $30 a pack, but there's always like a discount code. So I get those from there and it's pretty great because they add transitions and titles and effects and all this stuff, which is awesome. So you can really like broaden your editing style away from the simple ones that are on there. For my voiceovers, I just use this blue microphone, the blue Snowball, and I just plug it into my computer and I use this as my microphone for voiceovers. For my thumbnails, I use PicMonkey.com to edit them, but I'm going to have a whole separate video very soon on how I edit my thumbnails, so look out for that. So that's pretty much it for how I film and edit my YouTube videos. I really hope you guys liked this video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.